What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping by and tuning into another one. You're freaking amazing. So guys, a lot of very interesting stuff has been developing as of this morning when it comes to Brawl Talks, as well as potential future updates coming around the corner here very soon. So we're going to be going over the entire rundown of what I know so far, basically what's public knowledge in the Brawl Stars community about this, as well as I'd like to briefly go over some of the stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing in the next big Brawl Stars update. As you guys know, the dev team is going on vacation here very shortly for an extended period of time, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to be releasing in order to kind of keep us occupied during that month-long break, and more on that later. But guys, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I always do my best to be one of the first content creators to release new information about updates and keep you guys in the loop of what I know on basically all platforms. As you guys know, there's a lot of information out there to keep up with. But yeah, guys, without any further ado, let's get straight away into all the information right now. Okay, so first things first, let's get this straight out of the way. As you guys know, the Brawl Stars dev team, the employees at Supercell, as well as people from Finland in general, need to take a mandatory break throughout the year, and it works out to being like 4 weeks is what we've seen in the past from Brawl Stars as well as Clash Royale. And this is mandatory, guys. This is required by law. You cannot break this. You have to take a break, which sounds nice. But because of this, the developments to their game when it comes to updates needs to be put on pause for 28 days. So we're not just talking 28 days, no content while they're out of office. We're also taking a look at the time that it takes to develop the next update once they actually get back to office. So normally the dev teams at Supercell push out a last update before they do go on break in order to, like I said before, keep us occupied while they're gone on vacation. And what we've seen from the past from these updates, they tend to be pretty dang big in order to hold our attention. Now, we already knew about these things beforehand, and if you didn't, now you do. However, a lot of really interesting things have been developing this morning about a Brawl Talk coming very shortly, as well as, of course, an update thereafter. So as you guys can see, Ryan, the community manager that we know and love, posted to Twitter this morning, Brawl Talk ? With a picture of him with a green screen, as well as him and Frank, the head lead of developments for Brawl Stars. So guys, I don't know how much more evidence you need here. This is definitely a Brawl Talk coming here shortly. As well as when they give like little hints like this or sneak peeks, which Brawl Stars and Supercell in general is notorious for doing, they don't keep us waiting for that much longer after that. So be on the lookout for something coming here shortly, as well as Frank chimed in on this. The plot thickens. So yeah, Brawl Talk could be coming here very shortly, and you may be asking how soon. Now, over on Ryan's Instagram, he posted this, that he's editing the Brawl Talk. So guys, if they're already in the editing process, that means they are a few steps ahead of that picture that they just posted this morning. So once they're done with the editing, all they need to do is just hit publish on YouTube, and there you go, you got a Brawl Talk. I mean, it's coming soon, guys. Now, I tried to look really close to see if anything was like displayed in this image. All you can see is Bo, and it looks like he's fighting Barley over there in Siege, so no sneak peeks from the image, but all we need to know is that they're in the editing process. So the Brawl Talk is coming very soon, guys. Be on the lookout within the next couple days, I'm assuming. So all this is extremely sudden, as well as super interesting. We all knew that they were going on vacation for that month-long break, and they normally push out an update before that, but I feel like we just got our update with BB, so they're really ramping up these updates, as well as this one should be a big one in order to keep us occupied, like I said before, for that 2-ish months. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're implementing in this update, guys, and once I know, I'm going to be sharing it with you guys in its entirety. Now, at the end of the video here, I'd like to go over very briefly of what I'd like to see in this next big Brawl Stars update. Now, of course, there's a lot of stuff on my wish list that I would like to see implemented in Brawl Stars, but we got to kind of keep a reasonable perspective of what this update can be. Now, Kairos made a video yesterday about his update speculations and what he thinks very well could be coming in this next Brawl Stars update, and I have to agree with a lot of his points. If you guys didn't watch the video, make sure to go watch it. He goes over a lot of really awesome concepts, and the one about the double star powers or multiple star powers in the game, I really like. I made a video not too long ago touching on the topic. When it comes to customization, when say you have 2 or 3 Leon star powers and you know you're going up against a certain team comp in tournament play, you then have the decision to customize what type of gameplay you want to be with Leon in order to give yourself an advantage for your team. So it goes beyond the skill of the player alone and switches to, yes, the skill of the player is still going to be there, but as well as pre-planning your strategy beforehand. Guys, you can be a really good player just from the strategy alone. alone. You don't necessarily have to be technically a master at the game like some of the players that are really, really good right now, some of the pro players. You can also be at that level with some really good planning and strategy. There's some pro players that I've met in the past in ESL that their planning and their bans and their picks are all so freaking good, and that's what carried them into some of the final rounds. Some of their strategizing was better than other players, which made them better in general. So I really, really like that concept. That is something that I'm totally on board with. I would love to see something coming around the corner like that, just to kind of give the gameplay a little bit more life, so it doesn't come down to who's better at moving or dodging than the other person, which is good and fine. It just brings a little bit more depth into the gameplay. Now, the next thing is something that I've been flirting with for the longest time, something that I would love to see implemented inside the game, and that is some sort of challenge being placed into Brawl Stars, kind of along the same lines as the challenges that you'd see in Clash Royale, where you complete something and then you get a reward for it, something exclusive or something really that's worthwhile for your time to actually do it, just to break up the monotonous trophy pushing, which is why you see content creators creating challenges themselves to do that. It's the same reason why I do the Purple Iron Man challenge, in order to kind of escape the ladder grinding. Now, I know it's not such a big problem for the larger demographic in the game. I feel like the only people that kind of complain about ladder pushing and not real any reward to do it are the higher up pro players, because they've been playing for a very long time, as well as once you get to like 14,000 trophies and above, or 14,500, and you complete your trophy road, there's real no reason to keep grinding except for your own goals and what you want to achieve inside of Brawl Stars. There's no external drive to do it. You got to find it yourself. And not to mention some of the items on the end of the trophy road, like 10,000 or 11,000 and above, don't really make that much sense for people to receive at that range. Normally you're like maxed out or close to maxed out around then. So I'd love to see some sort of challenge, and I'm not saying I would like coins at the end of it or like gems or something like that. That'd be cool for like free-to-play players. I would love to see exclusive stuff, like if you end up winning it with 0 deaths, our good friend OJ, you get like this really cool skin for Crow or something like that. I would freaking love that. That'd be awesome. And then, of course, some of the other staple things that we always look forward to with brand new updates, like new brawlers, new game modes, new maps. Guys, I held a map making contest not too long ago. If you guys don't remember, some maps are going to be implemented hopefully in this next update because of that. Just all those types of things. Balance changes. I would love to see some more balance changes in the game, even though this meta is very balanced. I love the meta that we're currently in. It's so much fun to grind right now. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to go over some of the things that I would like to see in this next Brawl Stars update, which is going to be coming within the next couple days, hopefully. That is my prediction, so hold your boy Ray accountable for that one. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be covering everything that comes out in its entirety. Any sort of form of sneak peek that is released anywhere, I will be on top of that sucker, wickety split, and presenting it to you nice and neatly. But yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to slap a like button if you did enjoy it. And with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.